So my music for the drive to work changes all the time. So it can literally go from this, or it could be more like this. So yeah. Hey, can I get a large chai latte? Thank you. We are here now. So let's go. Is that? We are over in that building there. And so I'm not going to show you my actual code. Here we are. So first thing is, you've got to get the TV on. Turn this little doodad on too.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thank you. What have we got on? Public freakouts. This is why it's important to clean every surface. I haven't been in for about 4 days. That's how much build-up is on there already. So now I'm just cleaning my trolley with BioClean as well. This stuff kills everything. And this is just water. I'm going to take them off. Repair. Water on there. Get our paper towel. Get a tongue depressor. One large in cap. And then we get 6 smaller ones. Our vegan blue Glide. And this one's just normal petroleum or Vaseline. Now we'll refill our bottles. So this first one here is just distilled water with maybe a cap full of witch hazel. And then this one is green soap diluted down with distilled water. So today we're going to be using the Injector Flight Nano. So I'm just going to go ahead and give that a clean. This is empty. Right. And then we'll get some barrier film. So the reason I'm wrapping this in 2 different parts is because I'm running cartridges and this is a click grip, so I can change my depth of the needle. And obviously if you run that in one part, you're not going to be able to twist it. So that's why I do it in 2. Now that's all wrapped. Now I'm going to get about 5 bits of paper towel and fold them up. This. And get some Coflex. Out of that one. And that's the machine all wrapped. And now we've got our battery all cleaned up. So I'll do the same thing with the barrier film. Turn that on. There we go. So now we will do our drop method with aids. So first up, dynamic black. Always. So now I'm going to do 1 full cap black. And then 1 3/4 black. They're probably about half cap, and then 1/4, 1/4, 1/3, whatever it is, and then 6 drops, 2 drops, and then the last one will be white. Then get our dynamic white, full cap white, fill these up almost to the top. Just want to leave a little bit left so I can add a bit of water in there, distilled water to be clear. There we go, get our distilled water and just do a couple drops in each. And we'll get our little mixer. And now it's time to pick our needles. So I use Amala, they're one of my sponsors. Really good needles. Always consistent. So I'm going to get a 9-round shader. A 9 curve mag, and then we do 13 curve mag, and because this tattoo is on the leg, so it's going to be quite a big space, so I'm also going to use a 23 curve mag just for those big open background bits. And then we'll go a 14 round liner. Yeah, 14 round liner. That's them. Check out my shelf as well. I don't know if you can see that properly, but it's on a mad lean. So my client today wants a bear with a waterfall on his upper thigh, so sort of kneecap to top of the thigh area. So this is what we've made up for him. So right now I'm just going to go and stencil it all before he gets here. So first of all, I use a program called Procreate on my iPad. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna add back in a little bit more of the bear, just so I can get the full image. Get rid of that. And then I might do the same with the waterfall, just so I can make the stencil a bit wider if we need to. And then now I'm gonna merge all these layers together and then create a new one, and then I'll find my color, which I usually use like a magenta, and then I use in the inking section the tactical pen. I find that works best for me. And then we'll just go around and do a basic line drawing. So then once I've done the whole stencil, you can remove the background, so then you're left with just the line drawing, which I'll go through and stencil it all properly now, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how it looks. All right, I'm back. So now we're all finished with this stencil, so I'll show you here. I like to keep mine very simple, so it's easy to follow and add in everything I need to it. So then what I'm gonna do from there, move this down, zoom in a bit here. I hope you can see it properly. So I'll go to my adjustment sections, and then I'll lower the saturation all the way down, and then I'll go to my curves and grab it from the middle, run that all the way down as well. I'll also run the brightness all the way. So then we'll click JPEG and then send it to print. So that's how it looks when it's all done. But now, because it is going on the upper thigh, I'm going to have to split this onto 2 bits of paper. So blow the bear right up and then the waterfall right up, so it can fit the leg. So to do that, I'm going to copy my layers, or duplicate my layers 3 times, and use this one. I'm going to turn that 90 degrees and then just drag out a corner. So there's that half, and then this one I'm gonna do the same. So 90. Now drag that out, but then I'm gonna match it up. Here we go. So that's an exact match, but then I'm gonna drag it so that we get the rest of the picture in there. So then when I get rid of the other layer, it'll show that. Now I'm going to go ahead and print both of those, and then I'll sticky tape them together. I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so now we've got that all printed out into 2 sheets. So then that will more or less look like that. So that's the one before. Obviously it's a lot bigger now. So then when my customer gets here, we'll size it up, but it should be more like that to fill out the top half of the leg. So I just had to go out and buy more paper towel, dead old rubbish bags. And look, I forgot, we also got a package. Let's see. Perfect. got some more numbing spray for those pesky white highlights. So if you hate highlights, I got you. Oh, dang it. Let the cool air in. Been here for about a year and I only just seen this. Now everything has to be wrapped. Because I'm going to be touching my iPad while I'm tattooing, so it's got to be clean. Same thing with my phone, because I'll be taking videos for TikTok and Instagram or whatever. There we go. So yeah, this first vlog is going to be a little bit long because I just want to show you what goes into setting up and everything like that. Everything I do in the mornings before the customer gets here, but I think for future vlogs they'll be a little bit quicker to actually get into everything. But yeah, just wanted to show my routine and yeah. So anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, anyway, back to showing you the stencil. I had a client in the other day for a Disney sleeve and it just completely fried my thermal copier, so we'll see if it actually works today. So far, it sounds okay. Just very slow. So it's got a little bit of resistance to it, so we'll see if it actually copies properly. Yeah, I think we're okay. And there we go. Yep, looks good. Alright. Now we'll stick it together. Very good. This is not the usual medical tape I get. This one's very shiny for some reason. Still rips the same, so that's good. Oh no. Alright, so there's that. So now I'll just do a rough little cutout. I'll usually leave a bit of a gap between the actual line work and the paper. I'll show you why. So then now, because the body will curve, I'll put little slits in just wherever I think it's gonna fold, which in this case, because it is a big piece, it's probably gonna wrap around the leg a bit. And then that's the finished stencil. So now we'll wait for my customer to get here and we'll stick it on and go from there. Hey, how you doing, man?
How are
Yourself? Alright, I've already stenciled it up, but I think, yeah, it's the wrong way anyway. That's all good. I just want to check the size first.
Yeah, no worries.
I think I might keep it a little bit more towards the back.
Yep.
And maybe to have that just sort of fade out.
Yeah.
Just so you've got a bit of room to add on with. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Sweet. Alright, I'll flip that all around and re-stencil it.
Yep. I meant to finish off my sleeve there and get onto my chest.
Yeah.
But then I ended up cutting off my scooter the night before my tattoo.
Yeah, that what?
Coming off my scooter.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Scooters and shit. And
Yeah.
so me and my mate were just going to have a quiet night and everything. Just stay in hotels, relax, get all the energy for like the next day.
Yeah.
And we ended up going out. He convinced me. I'm like, oh, whatever. And on the way home, yeah, I was just riding, and I don't know what happened. Like my bag must have just been hanging in front of me, and I went to flick it over, and my hand was still in the handlebars, and it just went with the bag as well.
Holy shit.
And my ankle was that.
What the fuck? Can I show that on camera?
Oh, sorry.
Can I show that?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still it now. Like, it's not even close to being healed.
Well, we had our baby since the last time I saw you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Where'd it go?
Girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we'll play it by ear and be a bit closer to you, would it? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was only half an hour to get here.
There's been a horrible mistake. You've got the wrong dog. Right here. I got it.
Yeah, so that's the waterfall sort of coming through there.
This bit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and that'll be all the rocks.
Yeah.
Then that still gives you plenty of room to add on the other side as well and bring it in.
Yep.
Alright, now I'm just starting the shit squat.
Let's do it.
Crashing and I keep collapsing. The world is my friend. Safety ain't gone, and it's wishful until I'm on one. Life a movie, it's a marathon. keep collapsing, I won't lose my faith. Safety ain't gone nine, and it's restful until I'm on one. Life a movie, it's a marathon.
So my camera died and I didn't get to show everything that I wanted to, but anyway, that is the end of the tattoo. Let me know what you think in the comments, and also if you like this format of video, I might try and do a bit more sort of vloggy type things. So yeah, if you liked it, let me know in the comments and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try and upload a bit more regularly, maybe once a week, twice a week, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, let me know what you think of the tattoo, and I will see you next time. Bye.